look at this truck. We're gonna go ahead and do Drew's intake. He's getting a transmission, and I was gonna have him do it, but we're waiting on Schaefer's oil. We got, I don't know, somehow it didn't show up and we still don't have the oil, so I'm waiting over there to put the torque converter in. I don't want to put that in dry. I would like to have the fluid and fill up the torque converter, and he wants Schaefer's on it. So it's a good time to take a break, and we'll come over here. This is disgusting here. Look, let me see. This is, damn. We got our work cut out for us. That's for sure. It's disgusting. So this is what we do when we put an intake and Y pipe on. We'll do hoses, like lower radiator hose and all that. We'll take the charge air cooler, take the radiator, take everything out, and they sit right here and work on it. Now we're gonna get the turbo, we'll take the engine harness off, clean that. Yeah, we're just moving along. So, yeah, it's just dirty. Figured I would show how dirty it is, because it's real dirty. Real dirty. Like, oh my God. Oh, let's see what it looks like when we get done. All right, so if it gets in this amount of disarray, I think I'm gonna give up. Drew, you need to go ahead and take it out of here. I'm not gonna finish it. It's too freaking dirty. There's just too much crap everywhere.
I didn't make it.
Watch this, guys. You can go down and take a blowgun and blow right along this edge right here. See all that crap that's not falling in the intake? And when it's dirty, all the crap flying out. I'll be damned with what we break. Alright, you do not want to take the intake off and leave all that crap. I think Diesel Tech Ron said that too. Yeah, he was right. Do that. Look at all this crap everywhere. We're taking it all off anyway, so it don't matter. But this rocker box, when you're just doing injectors or an intake, this rocker box does not get removed. So now when the intake is sealed up, is the time to do all the cleaning that you're going to get done on this rocker box, period, right now. Otherwise, leave it how it is, because you're not going to knock that dirt in once you take the valve covers off and the intake off. There's going to be, yeah. Great clean. All right, so we got Drew's truck cleaned up. Kind of. We power washed it. Okay, right here. Now, if it looks like that, you could question, do you want to replace it? Do you not want to replace it? It is pretty clean right here. See it? And it's running down underneath it clean, which indicates that something has been running either from the top or splashed around and hit it, but it's right there. So stuff like that. Okay, would you replace it? Would you leave it? We are looking at it. Right there. Like 4 bolts and it's gone. So I don't know. The question would be the one we put on it. How's it going to be? Is it going to hold up? You know? I don't know. So it's not bad all the way. Doesn't look like it. All right, so we figured we would show Drew's why he managed to weasel his way in here all massively fast. Huh? Did you? Julie? What is she doing? She's over there.
It's been
all right,
down for a while.
let's kick it on. The transmission was out of it, but that was the least of his problems. Watch this. We got a shot back. Okay, watch. See that, Ed? These are both clean. Watch this. Okay, right there. Watch. Nothing. Not even. I almost cut that out, though. It's plugged up. So right there, we'll just go ahead and, I mean, before he's going to go ahead and put injectors, but before he melts this thing down, let's go ahead and try to. So we came over here. We just got the coolant, so we'll be over on Joe's tomorrow.
Transmission fluid.
Transmission fluid. We got the transmission fluid. The Schaefer's the right stuff, I hope. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. So plugged up oil cooler. Boy. Yeah. I mean, we do still have a heart here, guys. I mean, we do. Damn it. Have a good day. Okay, so we have Drew's truck tore apart here. I think we're gonna go ahead and yank the engine out. It goes along with right? I mean, what? Why are we going to step over money to do things? The transmission is not connected to the engine right now, not related to the job we're doing on the front of the truck, right? That transmission is unbolted. Well, it's not out yet, but it will be out. So, I mean, you're saving a massive amount of time right there by yanking the engine out. We're not gonna do anything with base engine as far as pistons. We're gonna do exactly what Joe got right over there, and it's in chassis now. We're gonna put lifters in it, clean it up, put some studs in it, and put it back together. Maybe reuse his engine harness. We're gonna turn into a whole massive nightmare of a job here. It's gonna turn into a big deal because we're gonna have the engine out on the stand, and it's very easy to justify doing an 05 upgrade. And he's an 03, so he needs rocker boxes, oil rails, plumbing, branch tube. He needs all of it, everything. We have it all. We've got stacks and stacks of it. You see them? Stacks. Yeah. Stacks. If you go to the Ford dealership, it will cost you over $3,000 to buy all those parts. They don't cost that much when you accumulate them. You almost just give them away, right? I mean, like do a trade-in for the scrap value of them, because I've got probably 40 rocker boxes back there, probably 50 oil rails. What do I care about 2 oil rails, right? What do I care? Because Drew's gonna be, he's on our team, right? Right? You on our team for the rest of your life, god dang it.
I think I have to be.
No, he wants to be.
I do.
Damn it.
I do.
So we're thinking we're gonna yank this out, give him some lifters, so it would be an absolute tragedy if we go to put this together and in 10,000 miles he starts flowing metal through the engine. Be a tragedy. And right now we've been tearing it apart and cleaning it. We took it outside and power washed it twice. Well, we power washed 4 times. Yep. A bunch, a lot, right? And now we're gonna yank it out and clean it again. But it's for enjoyable ownership of the truck. I mean, we gotta have that, right? Hopefully we're gonna try. Crap, it's just dirty. And we're also afraid that we cleaned, I mean, it had 1/2 inch of dirt on it, right? 3/4 of an inch of dirt.
It came from an excavation company.
Check that fan off, dude. So we really think there's a very good chance that by cleaning all the dirt off, we're gonna actually make it leak. Because that dirt was coming from somewhere. And it was leaking oil, and it was collecting dirt where it leaks oil, and it will stop a leak. With that much dirt, I mean, it was caked on. It was that deep. It was that thick of dirt.
That valley was disgusting.
Yeah, it was horrible. So that's another justification point, you know?
How you let a truck go like that?
I mean, at this point, you know, we're talking thousands here, guys. Thousands. Holy crap. No, he hands over to you. Okay, so I wanted to, the whole reason why I even grabbed this and recorded this right now is because this is a truck with red coolant that had a completely clogged oil cooler. That goes against everything, doesn't it?
We did flush it. We tried.
We actually did the proper ownership procedure of the truck during this. He bought the truck. We did not put an intake on it. We haven't done anything. We did a coolant flush and whatever little crap to keep the truck running. AC was messed up a little bit. But the oil cooler was the existing one from the ownership of the truck. So we flushed this how long ago?
Probably 4 or 5 months ago.
5 months. Okay, so 5 months he babied this thing along while letting that oil cooler, which it was clogged all the way, so it must have done.
Oh, my oil
caught the rest of it.
Gonna melt it down.
Yeah, it was too hot. So that's why he's in here right now, because I couldn't let him melt the engine. He works too hard for what he's got. He appreciates the work that's done. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and bump him in. I just wanted to say about the red coolant and the clogged oil cooler, it is in the proper procedure of the ownership of the truck. He flushed the coolant, drove it as long as he possibly could. Now we're gonna put a new oil cooler in it. It has not had an oil cooler done since the red coolant was flushed, since we flushed the coolant out, so that's important. So now we can look back in years and years and see how good this oil cooler is in years and years, because I'm gonna bet that you'll never need another oil cooler again for the whole life of this truck, as long as we don't drop a lifter. Because if you drop a lifter, you have to change the oil cooler because it has metal on the oil side, not because of temperature, not because of clogging. So you're gonna lose an oil cooler if you drop a lifter. Just count on that. Otherwise, you're gonna have metal in your oil. So I think we're gonna yank the engine out, get the transmission out, and yeah, I just wanted to reiterate the fact that he did the flush, we drove it for a while, and now we're doing the job. This is the proper procedure to own this truck. He hasn't studded it, he hasn't spent any money on it, now he brought it in, now it's gonna hurt, right?
It's gonna be worth it though.
It's gonna hurt right now, but just like the guy that was just here, Dwayne, we did his truck at 17, and he said it's been an enjoyable ownership, and you know, right now we're beating the crap out of Drew's wallet, but we're only gonna beat it once, I hope. Right?
Yeah.
That's the goal. Then he can come in to hang out.
Yeah.
And clean parts and stuff, and actually maybe even, yeah. So, Drew's is going in. I'm actually, he's on second. He's on filler work over here, okay? He's filler work. He's for me to fill in time in, otherwise he's gonna do it at standstill. Whatever, we're gonna help him. He's gonna take the front apart. But right now we're on Joe's. So Joe, I'm on your truck, and as I get to a point where I need to stop, we're gonna come over here. That's the picture that I had that I wanted this place to be. I don't want to have to blow and go and rush and rush and rush. I want to relax. I like doing this. This is actually fun, isn't it? I mean, that's fun. It's air conditioned in here. It's 90, 100 freaking degrees outside. It feels pretty good right here. So we'll make another one on Joe's. I got it in chassis, but it's not quite ready yet. So yeah, Drew got his way in. Drew got in.